SAKAMOTO Days is an action manga that is currently hitting the shonen fandom by storm and hailed alongside series like Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen for having some of the best fight scenes. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I think SAKAMOTO Days has the potential to be the best action manga. Taro Sakamoto, yes, this chubby guy, was once a legendary hitman and was also considered the greatest of all time. He was feared by all bad guys, and all hitmen revered him. He was the kind of hitman that could attack and kill anyone with possibly anything he could find, and that made him unpredictable in fights. But everything changed when he fell in love and decided to quit being a hitman and live a smooth life in a store with his wife and later had a daughter. And then he literally got out of shape. But again, everything changed when a bounty was placed on Sakamoto by an unknown character for deserting the JAA, the Japanese Association of Assassins, and is now a public target. With this, Sakamoto and his family has been attacked by normal assassins, old colleagues, and even death row serial killers, but has been able to fend them off with the help of his most trusted partners and allies. Shin was an old acquaintance of Sakamoto when he was in his glory days as a hitman and was sent by a group of assassins to win him back or end him. Shin then goes to Sakamoto's in the hopes of winning him over, and after a pretty cool and one-sided fight, Shin finds out Sakamoto has no intentions of returning to his old ways and is now a dedicated family man. Shin then returns back to the gang and refuses their order. They then get into a fight to end Shin, and even though he was holding his own against them, his defeat was imminent. But Sakamoto comes to his aid thanks to a recorder bag he placed on Shin in their earlier fight, and with the help of the legendary hitman, defeated the goons and offered Shin a job at the shop. Shin is a clairvoyant, which basically means he has the ability to read minds, and with this, he and Sakamoto actually have a running gag where Sakamoto imagines to kill him whenever he's stepping out of line. Shin is one of the best characters in the series, and there are similarly good written characters as well, such as Lu, Amane, and Heisuke. The Order is a group of individuals who are the strongest and most dangerous assassins known to the JAA. Sakamoto was once a member until he deserted. Each member of the Order has a unique fighting style which makes them the most deadly. Nagumo, a member who is highly skilled at disguising as other people, is the only member still in touch with Sakamoto and helps him out on a regular basis. Nagumo uses this weird thing which contains 6 different blades and depending on the situation, uses them appropriately. Nagumo is a fan favorite as well. There is also the amazing and dynamic duo of Shishiba and Osaragi. And for these two, I want you guys to experience them through the manga pages itself. They are the more comical side of the Order, with funny dialogues and really good designs, but make no mistake guys, they are as deadly as the word. Osaragi uses this handsaw blade thing and is abnormally strong, and Shishiba mostly uses this claw hammer. We also get introduced to the main villain of the series, X, aka Slur, a serial killer who kills assassins and wants to overthrow the JAA. He also has his own group of special killers who trust and believes in his ideals and are ready to bend the world at his command. It also seems he has a past history with Sakamoto, but anything said at this point would be considered a major spoiler, so I'm gonna leave it at that. The art in this manga is fairly basic, well, until it gets to the fight scenes of course. And as I said earlier, this manga is top tier when it comes to their fights. One of the fights that got me going was actually the first fight in the series, between Sakamoto and Shin, where Sakamoto used a candy he was eating to divert a literal bullet. Sakamoto is capable of using anything to battle against his opponents, from a traditional gun to a mere pen. When Sakamoto decides to go all out, he is able to burn all his fat and become like his former self, just like he did in chapter 11 against Bald. Even though he still isn't as strong because of his lack of training, it's still a cool way to nerf a really strong and powerful character. Fighting Sakamoto Days doesn't start at a place and ends in the same place. The fluidity of the panels and movements in them makes it a lot better. Take Sakamoto vs. Apart for instance. Apart is a serial killer who is obsessed with what's inside humans, literally so much that he uses his strings to cut people to ribbons in the name of insight. And this fight is one of the many dynamic battles in Sakamoto Days, as they start the fight from a hall in this tall tower and literally ends at the bottom. Everything about this fight, from the discoveries to the dialogues, was just so good. All in all, SAKAMOTO Days is one of the best ongoing battle action manga out there, and if you haven't yet read it and you are literally looking for an upcoming battle shonen manga with varieties of fighting styles and also a good storyline to back it up, then Sakamoto Days is just for you. Sakamoto Days has also proved that you don't need flashy moves or planet-destroying moves to make a battle interesting. So that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in my next video.